What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today I'm talking my weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're back with another weekly sneaker rotation. Now, this should be week 67 to the best of my knowledge, and if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. Now, y'all already know I started this series off at the beginning of the year in 2023, and here we are, it's week 67, right? Okay, I almost wanted to say 66, but I'm almost positive this is week 67. Y'all asked me to continue to keep the count, and so here we are. So pretty much, this is just pretty much a glimpse of what I wear throughout the week as well. If you do want to get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it is free to sign up. We talk a little bit more than sneakers over there. We talk a little bit of music, we talk a little bit of sports, and of course, the main topic of all is gonna be sneakers as well. But we also have a food section. We also have a fitness section as well. It's pretty much growing over there, so I pretty much appreciate that. So sign up for that joint. But other than that, let's just get to this weekly sneaker rotation, man, because these joints I actually been kind of just trying to get a flow down to them. So y'all know I end things off on a Friday, then pick right back up on Saturday, right? Okay, so pretty much this Saturday, I'm almost positive, yeah, I think I just chilled out. I don't even think, no, actually I did go somewhere. I had to run some errands, but I wanted to pick something out of the norm. I think it was just mainly because of how the weather was. But anyway, pretty much on Saturday, the kid stepped in none other than the Air Jordan 2, which is the only Air Jordan 2 in my collection. If you know, you know. I think I remember even doing a live cop for these guys. Then they canceled everybody's order. Then you had to reorder the stuff. It was a headache, man. But these are the Union joints, the Union LA, and this is the Ratatan colorway. I know there was a gray fog colorway, which is like a baby blue / UNC colorway, right? Okay, but let's just say we'll see what Jordan brand says. Pretty much University Blue or UNC, but pretty much I chose to go for the Ratatans because one, I'm kind of a sucker just for like this kind of color, like a yellowish kind of color, and I just wanted something out of the norm. And now I think if we're gonna compare the two, I believe these were the rare version of the two compared to the gray fog versus the Ratatan, which I think I just hear people say Ratatan. I don't even know the official name, but pretty much this was my Saturday shoe, was the Union 2, and this is the Ratatan joints, right? Okay, so cool. Let's move right along on to Sunday. The kids right back. Pretty much Sunday is my chill day. You know, you gotta make time for yourself. So y'all know I'm just chilling at the crib. Worst case scenario, I'm taking out the trash and just, if I'm behind on anything, Sunday will be that day, but I try to make sure I set a time on Sunday where I am finished with everything to make sure I prepare for the next day. So pretty much on Sunday, kid is pretty much relaxing. I was in the YEEZY slides, and this is the pure colorway. My pair beat to I don't know what, but these are my house shoes, man. At one point, these was my traveling shoes, but mostly my house shoes now and what I wear around the house just for comfortability. And let me clarify this. In the house, 9 times out of 10, I don't have on anything. But in the event, if I have to step out anywhere, right, okay, usually, right, if I had to do anything as far as take out the trash or just catch up on things or just run down the street to grab something, and I know that I'm not going nowhere in particular, it's these guys right here. So this was my Sunday shoe, was the YEEZY Slide Pure. Cool, now we're gonna move right along on to Monday, right back at the work. This time I just kind of felt like I just wanted to keep the comfort theme going and just kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit. A shoe that I feel like I don't wear enough, but arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection, and I probably could say that about all the sneakers behind me. But anyway, on Monday, the kid stepped in the YEEZY Wave Runners. Now I believe these are actually the 700 model, but arguably, in my opinion, these are the best, a head turner, even for the people who's not into sneakers. In fact, ironically, today at work, I got asked where I get my sneakers from, and I just pretty much told them I just been collecting over time, and it kind of just varies. And we kind of got busy with work, so I didn't really have time to really explain everything in thorough. But pretty much this was my Monday shoe, was the YEEZY Slide. No, I said YEEZY Slide, but this was the YEEZY 700, and this is the Wave Runner joint. I did pay resale from at the time, but at the time they dropped so much, it really wasn't that much on what they kind of go for anyway. So I didn't get cracked over the head, but I definitely felt it, right? It was definitely a little sting. But anyway, this was my Monday shoe, was the Yeezy 700 Wave Runner. Cool. Let's move right on to Tuesday. For some strange reason, it put me in like a Yeezy mode. And so pretty much Tuesday, I stepped right back into work, and I stepped in none other, because I was already in a Yeezy mood. Pretty much, this is a Yeezy 350 B2, and this is the bread colorway. This shoe, people went nuts over. Now, when we finally got that restock, I think I still took an L on it, but on the resale market, things had died down, so I wasn't afraid to actually cop them at that point. But this shoe actually used to be up there. In fact, a lot of Yeezys used to be up there, but this was my Tuesday shoe. Super duper comfortable, and again, people seem to notice these as well, so they want to know where I get my shoes from. Again, y'all know I mostly go to eBay, but just ironically, their co-workers was asking about this joint right here, but it just varies. Now you just kind of have to be in the know. But you know, the market right now, if there was ever such thing as a buying market, it exists now. But this was my Tuesday shoe, was pretty much the Yeezy 350 V2 in the bread colorway. Cool, now we're gonna move right along onto Wednesday. In my area, let's just keep it 100, and I was just talking to somebody else too. The weather sucks around in April, right? Okay, so y'all are probably about to see a lot of rain come in. Like pretty much, we're gonna see a lot of rain, but y'all gonna see my sneaker selection is gonna be based off that rain. So pretty much on Wednesday, right back at the work, because y'all know I work a full-time job, and the kid stepped in none other than the Nike Dunk Goldenrod. Now these have slowly become my like decent beaters. Let me clarify this. Dope shoe, dope sneaker, but you know, not really worth too much on the resale market, but at the same time, you know, it's a shoe that I try to get rid of. People didn't really want to give me one. I just wanted to break even. People didn't want me to break even, so I ended up just keeping it. Sometimes it's okay to have a beaters. Like, you don't have to think about it. If you have a collection of nothing but heat, you don't, I'm telling you, it looks good, but you're gonna get to the point where you really gotta make a rash decision. This is a shoe you don't really have to think about, where if something bad happens, you ain't gonna trip about it, but you can also still look dope and people still gonna give you the credit where credit is due. Plus, I'm a sucker for this yellow, which is like a different type of yellow. I guess that's why they call it the goldenrod. But this was my Wednesday shoe, was the Nike Dunk. And now this is not an SB, this is just a true Nike Dunk. Quality's not there, but hey, it gets the job done. I'm not mad at it. So this was my Wednesday shoe. Now I'm gonna move right along on to Thursday. Anticipated more rain, so normally when rain comes out, ironically, I'm either probably choosing a beater or I'm gonna choose some patent leather. So there's your hint right there for Thursday. Pretty much a kid right back at the work, and I stepped in none other than the Space Jam 11s. Now these are the one, I believe, 2009. I probably have to double check this every video, but yeah, 09, I'm almost positive. Yeah, these dropped in 09, and yes, I do have the updated version, which we could use a new pair to keep it 100, Jordan Brand and Nike. But honestly, this was my Thursday shoe, and to be honest, I'm not mad at this overly yelling on this over yellowing on the shoe. It gives a character and also tells you, like, in so many words, it's kind of one of those, if you know, you know. It doesn't look bad, but I feel like the OG collectors and the OG sneakerheads, you're gonna know. They're gonna be like, okay, cool, he's been in the game for a while, which at this point, everybody in my job, if they know, they know. But I've literally walked by certain areas like, I just want to see what shoes you brought in today, dog. See what you rocking today, you know? And that's just come with the game. People know if you collect or not. It just kind of shows, you know, and everybody seems to, it's a conversation starter, you know what I'm saying? And people respect and they know where I'm coming with this. But pretty much, this was my Thursday shoe, was the Air Jordan 11 Space Jam from 2009. Now, I think the last pair we got was back in 2016. But don't quote me on that. But pretty much, this was my Thursday shoe. Now, cool, we're gonna move right along on to Friday. Again, more bad weather and more rain. So pretty much, I wanted to choose a shoe other than the Jordan 11, which was tough because at that point, I'm like, yo, what shoe am I afraid to, what shoe am I not afraid to wear to get wet, that if something happened, I'm not gonna trip on it, but I feel like it's still gonna be able to survive it because durability and just is built to last. So I couldn't help but think of this shoe right here for Friday, which is pretty much the Penny Hardaway joints, but we're gonna go ahead and call them for what they are, foam posits, right? Okay, now this is the PE colorway that he had that didn't come out, but then eventually came out, and we all was able to grab these guys right here. So pretty much the foam posit Penny PE is what the name of these joints, and this is arguably been one of my favorite shoes in my collection. Honestly, very great for summertime, but then again, right as we are approaching, pretty much, we're no longer in winter anytime. We're now officially in spring, so I feel like this is a good spring shoe colorway. Spring and summer, great shoe. Honestly, with white, I feel like you can get it across the board, but this is one of these shoes where I'm not gonna say you can dress it up, which I feel like I can get a good dress up fit on this, but it just hit either way. I feel like this is very versatile and university. But anyway, this was my Friday shoe. Was pretty much the Penny PE and the foam posits. Now again, I'm just gonna give you guys one little bit of tidbit information before I get up out of here. If you don't own a pair of foam posits and you're looking at a pair, for your first purchase, so you can get a feel of how they feel, because these joints, there's no giving on these guys. Go a half size up to be on the safe side. Then you can make a decision on whether you want to go true to size. But a half size up on these will not hurt. That's why a lot of us, low key, if you see a lot of the foams who do have them true to size, we got them loosely laced because we trying to get as much comfort out of as much as we can out of these guys. I don't know how they balled in these back in the day, but this was my Friday shoot. All right, cool, man. Pretty much that wraps up this weekly sneaker rotation for this week. What do you guys think? And of course, sign on in the comment section. I want to know what you wore throughout the week as well. I know there's a lot of people that actually look forward to these videos, so I really appreciate it. And I'm actually getting more and more motivated as I see more and more comments come in about doing these type of videos. So man, pretty much wraps this up. Y'all sign up in the comment section. Let me know what you wore throughout the week as well. But other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.